the suggestion that drivers are engaged in rent seeking. ABASS IMORO, a spokesperson for the GPRTU. Thank you very much for speaking to us, sir. Hello, can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you, yeah.
Good morning. I hope you're well.
Yes, morning and happy New Year as well.
I can imagine that you've been speaking to many radio stations on this issue this morning.
As many as you can imagine.
What is the cause of the problem that we are discussing?
Well, everybody with the way the eyes and the sense think about transportation. So, unless you bring yours.
Let's go.
I see. Because yesterday, this question came up. It has to do with passengers not getting cars, especially in the morning and the evenings. And then they end up being extorted by drivers who, if they are supposed to charge 9 cedis, they are charging maybe 12 cedis or 15 cedis among. Have those complaints gotten to your office?
Well, they're thinking of some unions creating artificial shortage that should be disregarded. No driver will park his vehicle while there is work for him to think otherwise or think that will bring him more money. No, that should be disregarded. We've noticed every year during a mass festive period, there used to be a lot of traffic. Where the vehicles are coming from, no one knows. And then another issue is it follows by human traffic as well. You visit the marketplaces, every place is soaked. Where the human beings are also coming from, no one knows. 2 weeks after the festive period, you see that issue going back from where it comes from. So this is something we knew it's been existing for years now. Then the issue of some of our drivers charging exorbitantly is also something which we strongly believe when we go to the Transport Ministry tomorrow, it shall be also a thing of the past, because there are certain things which, when put in place, it will reduce those people or to stop them from doing that. So let's hope tomorrow, when we put that technical know-how before the Transport Ministry, they will also support and make sure we put it behind it.
I see. So you're saying that this is normal with the festive season, but this is the second week after the festive season.
Yes, this is what we have experienced.
So you expect it to go down, to reduce with time? Hello?
Hello, I'm with you.
So you're saying that you expect that the passenger traffic to reduce with time?
Yes.
Because there are people who are suggesting that there are more passengers. Hello, can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes, can you hear me? Hello?
Are you hearing me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly, but I don't know why. Yes, I can hear you clearly, but can you hear me?
Oh, the line.
Okay, so we'll get Mr. ABASS IMORO back on the line and conclude that conversation with him. He says that the issue comes with the festive season. Traffic, yes. So I was just drawing attention to that. It's 2 weeks. We're in the second week after.
And can be a first week, you know. And normally, it be before Xmas.
Yeah.
And Xmas New Year first week, you know. And be a or crap, I say be or sign bank crying, and I'll be a 2 call baby, the person sign call baby free our koi or call 20 Juma so. I'd say second week. Kwara be school. I'm saying Kwara be school last week. And maybe a more to so this is the second week.
Okay.
Na ye be second week. Na ye be borrow third week na still there. na yi kakra but menya ntie se Metro Mass for so womo se womo or Metro Mass Transit for se omo announce say omo reduce some of its intercity services. Say cars maybe omo dey call.
Yes. In fact, the deputy MD was talking to us about it, that they intend to bring some of the cars back to Accra.
Yes.
So that they can supplement the fleet within intracity fleet. And I think that, and he was talking to us, he was very frank about their current situation. It's not the first time we're hearing it.
Oh, yes.
In fact, we spoke to the CEO himself. He spoke extensively about the fleet that they have currently and what they are able to do immediately. But then I also think that then there should be further work done by the Transport Ministry doing an assessment of the situation in Accra. So if this is about the festive season, maybe we should give it this week.
From next week.
See from next week what will happen. But in the meantime, I also expect that those who are responsible for policy, the Transport Ministry, should have been doing their own checks and giving us an idea as to why this is happening, how long it will last, and whether there's a way and what they intend to do to deal with it. And I expect some strong help coming from them for Metro Mass, to put Metro Mass back in shape as soon as possible. He says they are trying to get, is it 300 buses? Yes. So it's one of the, okay. Mr. Abbas.
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. Of course, we're having you're having difficulties hearing us there.
Yeah.
I wanted to draw attention, and my colleague was also raising the same issue. You're talking about the festive season, and we were saying that it's the second week since we came back from the new year. Shouldn't the problem have gone down by now?
Yes, this is what I'm saying, that we have experienced this for many years now. During the festive period, we experienced a lot of traffic, vehicular traffic, and human traffic as well. But by then, when we come back, around 2 weeks' time, you see everything starts to become normal. So this is something we have experienced for so many years now.
So things are normalizing.
Yes.
Then on the matter of the charging of exorbitant fares that you have not approved.
Yes.
You said you are meeting the Transport Ministry over it?
Tomorrow we are meeting, and that is a worrying issue, because this has never been our practice. It is recent issue, and there is a way out of it. So tomorrow, God willing, when we meet, we will present our technical know-how on it and see what the Transport Ministry will also do and make sure we put it behind us. And we are not in support. Each time we had privilege to speak to the media, we condemn it. It's a very bad practice. And in real sense, it is cheating. That aspect is cheating. We always condemn it.
Because for many people who use those services, to them, things should be even better now because fuel prices are a bit better. The Abosokan people are also insisting that they have reduced spare parts, even though the debate recently has been about the fact that the spare parts are still high. So people expect the price, the fares to at least be stable.
We thank you for this. Yes, the fuel price is getting better, and we applaud the government for that. But we should set our mind back. Last year, May, when we reduced the lorry fare, that was when the fuel came down from 17 cedis a liter to 12 cedis. So we were able to reduce the fare. Then it went up. Came down, went up before coming down up to where it is today. See, it is not as if the fuel, when we reduce while the fuel was around 12 cities a liter. That was where it was. Then it comes to where it is today. It is not like that. So we've been telling the media to give us some small time. We'll go around and have our feasibility studies on the issue. When the need is that we have to reduce lorry fare, why not? If we are unable to reduce, we'll come out and tell the public the reason why we're unable to reduce the fare again. They should give us some time. And then we all live happily. So this is the situation of the fuel.
How much time do you need to do the feasibility study?
Oh, it might not be more. We break for Xmas. We resume just this Monday on the 12th. And so you give us more time and we'll come up.
And that more time is how much time? How many days? How many months?
A reasonable time is how much time we needed.
I see. But you said you have an idea as to how this matter of drivers charging high can be dealt with.
Yes, of course. Yes, of course.
But what do you think is causing?
I don't think it will be fair to share it on this particular media before tomorrow meeting the Transport Ministry. Let's meet them. Then after whatever decision we take, we'll bring it out.
But what do you think? What do you think the problem is that you as a union agree on a particular fare? All the drivers know how much they are supposed to charge. Then they decide to do something else altogether.
That is coming from a group of drivers, not all drivers. So we have a solution to that. I'll play Don't Push Me. Let's meet the ministry tomorrow. Then we'll come out.
But you insist that you in the GPRTU do not endorse that kind of conduct.
Oh, it is rather good that it's been a long time that you've enrolled me into your business. But most of the other medias, we've been condemning that issue. Each time we had that privilege, we condemn that practice.
Thank you. Thank you very much for speaking to us.
You're always welcome, sir.
Mr. ABASS IMORO, a spokesperson for the GPRTU, says they are meeting the Ministry of Transport tomorrow. I think we'll try as much as possible to see if we can get the minister to speak to us on these issues. The conversation they will be having on this matter and to deal with the general issue of transportation. Do we have a problem? Is it seasonal? Do they expect it to go down? And how would they handle that? Is it peculiar to Accra? Are there other cities that are experiencing the same problems? What is accounting for it, among others? So if we do get the minister, I would have this kind of conversations with him for some answers. In the meantime, Nigeria is out of the African. Oh no, they'll play for third place. They'll play for third place. Yes. In fact, yesterday, interesting pairings. Salah versus Mane. You know, Salah and Mane used to play for Liverpool.
Yes.
And they used to be the wing commanders of Liverpool. They give you problem. One will be attacking from here, the other one will be attacking from here. Then Mane left. And you realize that they are aging wing commanders. They are no longer young like they used to be. So yesterday they put up a battle, but it wasn't the most interesting thing to watch. In the end, Mane came out on top. In fact, he scored. The one goal that Senegal needed. Yes. Kind of an interesting one to watch. Then there was the Nigeria versus Morocco. Nigeria, they have people. Their players are playing. They have a lot of quality.
Oh yes,
Nigeria had a lot of quality.
Calvin Bassey.
Fantastic defender.
Demola Lukman.
Yes.
Chukwueze, Victor Osimhen, and the likes.
Yes. They have quality in depth. But I think the Moroccans are well organized.
Exactly.
Morocco, the player I don't like the most is this player. That player playing against him is a problem. Is he the current African player of the year?
Ashraf Hakimi.
Charlie. That's troublesome. and then the Ibrahim Diaz.
Brahim Diaz. Real Madrid player.
So it will be between Senegal and Morocco. So if Nigeria had beaten Morocco, Nigeria will be gunning for a second consecutive African Cup of Nations. Are they not the holders?
No,
Who are the holders?
No,
okay. Who are the holders, Karen?
Ivory Coast.
Okay, they have been kicked out. As for them, I was praying that they should kick them and Cameroon out because Manchester United is suffering. So
Nanka Brian
Mbeumo will return and then so Mbeumo returns and then this person who
Mazraoui.
Oh, he can stay there. We don't need him like crazily like that. But we need people. You realize that in our last 2 matches, we've not had running fronts, like proper attackers who can run at any team. We don't have that. Yeah, we've not had that. Because if you are playing Zexi is not that fast. And if you are playing Mason Mount, it's not that fast. So all the options you have are not very fast players. Are not very. So you have to depend on the full backs to be running, and you have decided that we won't play the wing back thing. We are playing 4-4. We are playing 4 at the back. So it means that they have to be defending while also attacking. So we need the 2 people. So
Amade Diffie
and Mbeumo is doing this thing, and then we'll know where we are going with our lives. Because right now the team is not going well at all.
So they're not Manchester United for one group stage in the
We wanted them to be eliminated at the group stage. We don't care about their nations. We don't care about their nations. So I think was it. Okay, so we had 3 players at the AFCON.
Yes, Brian Mbeumo, Ahmad with Ivory Coast, and then Mazraoui, Morocco.
But when the AFCON started, did you expect these 2 teams to be the teams that would?
Some finals.
Yeah.
Senegal.
Morocco.
But this particular AFCON,
Nigeria has been fantastic.
Yes, mine now almost say any ball bono. Yes, making it clear and they know the reasons in John Barfon.
Okay.
Some Baba Beji.
Okay.
Bobra. Group stage now
everybody. You realize that?
Yes. So countries in the crown more
the big teams actually turned up.
Yes.
Cote d'Ivoire, everybody.
Exactly. Yes. Round of 16 feel quarter finals.
There were no surprises.
Maybe anywhere as a police surprise.
Comoros turning up and all those. No. Yeah.
These are still the big guys. Africa.
There are those who have the opinion that Ghana should exchange places with Nigeria for the World Cup.
Nigeria for World Cup.
That your team is wasted. That your team will just go and disgrace everybody at the World Cup.
Oh, I know we can't say that because
the Nigerians, they're quite good though.
Oh yes, but as a disappointed kakra when penalty kicks no more boy, Hey, now Crawford say penalties. Lack.
No.
And they be an lack is how. A woman say lack or more.
It's practice.
Yes.
To be very frank,
penalties.
I expected
lack. No.
The kind of quality they have, I expected them to have done better with the penalties.
Yeah, at least lack they himself with football. But say Nina penalties be I say lack na just say wo the only mbokra na ko gina chirkra bok fa baby kra na beto net mu de. Practice. Bo na uni mbo a wo boni yi. Nigeria goalkeeper yi ko Yasimbu no kwa koda baby na wa bobo na akwakọ ye na obesi ye den. And all that your phone kasasa say Ghana for your support too.
Now there are new restrictions on visa to the US. So people were saying that the World Cup had to consume. But this is the Minister for Foreign Affairs.
Okay.
Says yesterday we conducted a comprehensive assessment of our Ghana-US bilateral relations and agreed on priority areas for cooperation in 2026. The meeting which I hosted at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs also reviewed the significant progress we made in 2025. Acting U.S. Ambassador Rolf Olsen led the U.S. team. We welcomed our successful negotiations which exempted Ghana from President Trump's visa sanctions. Ghana will continue to be exempted from visa sanctions and $15,000 visa bonds imposed on other countries. The meeting acknowledged the removal of President Trump's 15% tariff on a wide range of unprocessed and semi-processed agricultural products from Ghana and expressed satisfaction with its implementation thus far. and continued, and said on World Cup preparations, this is the Minister for Foreign Affairs, Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa, says on World Cup preparations, we were assured that special measures have been put in place to expedite visa applications. So on World Cup preparations, we are assured that special measures have been put in place to expedite visa applications. This is also expected to address the current delays in securing visa appointments, which we all agreed must be fixed. The U.S. Embassy will address a press conference on this new World Cup visa application initiative.
Immigrant visa.
Yes.
Yes, immigrant visa is different from visiting visa.
Yeah.
And immigrant
There's
visa
one for business, there's one for tourism.
Immigrant visa.
Those of you want to get a visa to go and stay in America.
Stay in America.
An extended period.
Yes, that is the immigrant visa na ye kan ho asem no. And a visiting visa no, opese wo sra obi anase wo to ye touring ho na we dem osan ba. Then enye no say.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
So those of you want to go and stay there.
Stay there. And no ho asem ne ye kan.
They won't call. They won't give you. So that's another matter. World Cup is a different matter. So the Minister of Foreign Affairs says the U.S. Embassy will address the press on this matter specifically. The measures they are putting in place to make sure the process on visa for the World Cup is faster. Well, we are back tomorrow with another edition of the Gold Morning Conversation from the team. Thank you very much. Stay tuned to Radio Gold 90.5 FM. Up next, DJ Kofi.